Well, the folks at Pearl-Cohn would love to wrap up another region title. So to do it, they've got to get past the White House Blue Devils. That's the game tonight. Matchup so big that the Titans' J.C. Latham and Carlos Watkins showed up to check it out. They got to see this right at the end of the first quarter. Handoff goes to Lance Donaldson. Look at number 8, Eats. 35 yards to pay dirt. Strong run. Touchdown, 7-0 Firebirds. Now, the next Blue Devils possession, watch this. They get the bad snap. Jaden Schultz snares it and then just says, take it. Syke Tyler is there to haul it in. It's a first down just like they drew it up, right?
Tyler's down there somewhere.
That's it. Then later in the drive, the pass goes to Easton Biggs. You saw some hankies come out there. Biggs weaves his way to the end zone, but we know what's happening here. Yeah, that is coming back. It's going to be a chop block. White House gets nothing on that drive. Meanwhile, Pearl-Cohn keeps firing. L.J. Funk finds Steven Slaughter, and 46-0, the Firebirds roll. They are the de facto region champs.
I mean, what says football more than cooking up some fried fish and chips, or fries, as we call it here in America, at Whites Creek? How about some football, though? Dion Barnes scanning for an open man, finds Amari Irvin for the first down. Barnes feeling real comfortable through the air. It's going to air it out here again, but this one tipped by Nyshawn Holbert, and a risk may outweighed the reward as White Creek's turn it over on downs in the red zone. But Cobra's defense gives White Creek another shot. Intercepted, but they can't capitalize. Stratford putting some distance now between them and the Cobras. Anton Wilson showing off his arm. Joseph Campbell the third on the other side. Yeah, Stratford going to do most of the scorings. They take it 20-6.
Okay, over to East Nashville. The Eagles welcome region rival Houston County. East Nash is up 27-0 at the half, looking for more. QB Dallas Covington rips off a pass to Cortez Murphy. Folks, he is moving down the field, moving the sticks in a hurry. Huge gain here. They finally push him out of bounds, and that big run leads to this. Handoff to Kenny Fuller Jr. He's punching in the score. Eagles go up 34-0. East's defense forces Houston County to punt for one of many times throughout the game, but Cavante Pitts decides to house this one. He takes it all the way for a punt return TD, and East Nashville shuts out Houston County 55-0.
No region implications on the line in this one. Pope John Paul II, Columbia Central. Knights trail by 7. They only need 1 on 4th down, but Jamari Hall comes up with a huge stop. The Knights hand it over on downs. Daniel Booker showing off his decision-making skills, sees a huge gap, uses his feet to get the first and more. Lions on the verge of doubling their lead. Pound for pound, how about 4th down stop for 4th down stop? Timothy Curtis is going to get into the backfield quick, gets to Booker before he breaks the goal line. Lions turn it over on downs at the 1. Isaiah Batten and Hudson Curley on the same page all night, except right here on 3rd down. Batten airs it out. Curley can't come up with the snag. A rare miss between those two. And the Knights are going to have to punt it away. Defense will try to keep it at a 1-score game, but Central executing the 2-minute drill flawlessly. Booker to Burton Moore in the end zone. Columbia found a way to hold on in the second half. Lions win 45-42.
Big roadie win. Lawson takes the field to face Centennial. The Cougars quarterback is Mitchell Grandjean, fakes the handoff, fumbles on the pass. Oh, the Lightning players storm him, and Franklin Wright recovers that football. And that leads to this. Christian George, direct snap across the goal line for a Lightning touchdown. So Lawson goes on top 7-0 right out of the gate. Ensuing kickoff for the Cougars. Malachi Steele's back there to field it. If you know anything about Malachi Steele, you know he's got all kinds of breakaway speed. All the way to the house. Touchdown. Ties up the score at 7. Now, the Cougars would then kick off. And after a short kick for them, the Lightning run a little reverse here. And Jalen Hill takes it all the way back for another Lawson touchdown. I mean, back and forth in this game. How about that? But Centennial in a rout goes on to win this one big. 45-20. All right, we're going to finish up in Clarksville. The Antioch Bears have been rolling this year, off to an 8-0 start. Wildcats are 6-2. And look here, one of the best athletes in the state finds his way to the end zone. Look at him. Woo, touchdown. 6-0 Clarksville. Here comes Antioch, though. End of the first quarter, they're knocking on the door. Quarterback Andre Adams, another stud recruit, keeps it. So it's 8-6. Antioch takes the lead. Wildcats keep feeding Mr. Watkins, however. Juwan Watkins. 1 touchdown here in the second quarter. And then number 7, They give it to him again. Did I call him Juwan? It's Jamarcus Watkins, big ball player. 18-8 Clarksville at half. They go on to win 25-8 is the final score up in Clarksville. Big victory for those guys.
Yeah, big one for sure, and it's going to matter in a couple of weeks as we get ready to see how the playoffs shake out.
That's right. We got one more week left in the regular season. Next week's going to be something.
Halloween week.
Halloween week as well. There are going to be plenty of Thursday games next week, too, so we'll divvy them up between Thursday and Friday. It's just kind of how it goes. I like all the birds at Ravenwood.
There were multiple birds there. I will say I have a fear of birds, so I took one for the team getting that shot because I was quite close to that large eagle named Kingdom. The birds were a little rogue. I will say some people were having to take cover on the sideline. Kudos to the handlers, but it was treacherous out there.
Well, we're glad you made it back.
That's right.
Yeah, no workers' comp for me tonight.
Indeed. Everyone's 1-0 tonight here. Very good. All right, thank you so much for watching. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next time for the final week of the regular season.